Hello, and welcome to a beautiful Saturday afternoon in Palo Alto. We have a great matchup between Hengehold and Agile, game 2 of our twin bill here at middle field. I'm along with CJ will be here all night, Lev will be here for the first 3. We have a great matchup in store, Hengehold and Agile. We're just about ready to go. CJ, who you got in this one?
I got Hanghold mostly just because, look at their pitcher. He's that big old country southern boy that looks like he's going to throw like 97 when he grows up. And then you learn he goes to Palo Alto and like doesn't even make the JV team or something. I don't know, man. But hey, he looks like he's got a good future though. He's that kind of big boy that I was when I was a pitcher, and believe me.
You're not a big boy, buddy.
Oh, hey, I slimmed way out. Lev, who do you got?
I gotta go with Agile. I mean, just look at restarting. They look like they can hit. I mean, I don't judge a book by its cover.
Okay, so we are in the winner's bracket, second game of the day. In
The first game today was Strike versus
Strike Force lost to Healthy Pets 12-8, but we are ready for action. And Dexter Levenjura to lead things off. The first pitch of tonight's afternoon. Outside within from Ben. We have the last names on the Hengehold team at this moment. Second pitch,
nailed.
popped into right. Coming and it gets over his head. That's rolling all the way to the wall. Turning at second and holding theirs. Levenjura with a leadoff double.
That's not good to start for Hengehold with air. Not
Well, it's not really an error. It just got up. And the thing is, I've been fit to play on this field, but I have taken BP here. And you can hit a pop-up, and the sun will just get right in your face.
Yeah,
yeah,
that
the
was
sun's
right in his
that
face.
right
Yeah,
up
the
there.
sun is it's literally right behind the snack shack, and it's pointing out towards left field. Anything
And
hit there.
and he was looking straight into the sun on that one.
Yeah, 6:23. So sun is right now, getting ready to set.
Joey Kessler chopped. Fair up to third baseline and in and out of the glove.
That is
And
an
that
error.
one's an error. First one's a base knock. Reached on an error. So they have 2 on, no out on just 3 pitches into the ball game. What do they need to do defensively to pick it up just a little bit?
I think the sun is killing them though, but they do.
Not the last ground ball. That was
That
was
ball
bad
should have been
luck. That
played.
was a little bit of bad luck.
Make your close your glove completely.
Greg Lee take a strike. Just got a little bit of that outside corner.
But what I like about when the sun got in the outfielder's eyes, that Dexter kept on running.
But 0-1 into dirt. Runners going, and they're not going to have a play.
This backstop, it's one of the deeper backstops I've seen in the area. And anything gets by, it's almost automatic. A couple like McKelvey or Parissima, you can get away with it a little
We
bit.
saw a lot of that a lot
yeah.
of balls getting to the catcher.
And you know,
Yeah.
they don't teach the guys how to block. If they knew how
Yeah.
to block, it would easily slow it down. When they get to Baylands and go to the Palo Alto Babe Ruth, they're really going to have a monster to deal with. That backstop's huge.
Ooh, swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch upstairs.
Yeah, but we saw at least 6 runs come off getting it through. And that's the problem. There's always you get a single and you get into scoring or third base. Ball goes by and you're automatic run.
Here comes the 1-2. Struck him out on a fastball. 1 away. So second and third, 1 down for the cleanup hitter, Jake Liu.
Know this kid pretty good.
The righty stands
What
in.
are you calling a home run right now?
No, I'm
All
just
right.
saying he's good.
I say, if you call a home run and he hit, well, that'd be awesome.
Liu takes ball 1. And so, last time he's a good hitter. He has a big opportunity, RBI opportunity, and look at that huge gap in right center. They're playing him to the line and for the right fielder and shaded to the left. Foul back of the screen. I am a little confused about the defensive lineman right now, but so they have a right fielder pulled towards the line, and the center fielder shaded towards left.
Well, just barely. This is a pretty standard, typical dead red pull hitter. So they're gonna shade him slightly to pull, and then try to pitch him away. But this isn't anything too crazy. I've seen worse.
Takes one away, 2-1. And so I think they are going to need to get into favorable counts, and I feel like we saw that a lot last game. They got into 2-1, 2-0, and they were just sitting dead red fastball away and drilling it. Takes upstairs at 3-1.
Well, there was a lot of times where they just stepped out and let the ball go in, which they can't let. They can't do that. If the ball is getting a lob right down the middle, that ball's gone. But if you step back and say, oh, well, it's going to be a walk.
I mean, in my experience in Little League, don't swing if you don't have to, because you're going to grounded. To the
Another
third.
error. Are you kidding?
Throw to first, not in time, a run scores. Just hit right off the glove. He had him at first. He had him. And, okay, so I think what happened there is he was already looking back the runner. As you see it again. It was just a squib towards third. He tried to look back the runner, and the ball popped out.
Yeah.
So runners on the corners, 1 man out. 1-0. Agile. Swing and a miss and a pitch upstairs. They throw down. He's out at second base, but the run scores. And that's the risk you always take when you run that play. You send him to second, and you have both runners go if they throw down.
Well, if it's possible, you try to run a cut play, but
Yeah.
in Little League, you usually don't spend enough time working on that.
My Little League team ran a cup play.
Well, it's hard. All teams I play for, I think we only had one team that actually pulled it off.
We were very good at it. Popped. Foul. It's gonna stay in the yard.
This is camera
It's
one.
not
Can you
God.
hear me?
Well,
It's
I
nothing
think
in
these
one.
errors might be kind. There's a lot of
Director,
game
this is
players.
camera one. Can
Maybe
you hear me?
nose scratched up a bit, but I mean,
Well, you can tell over at
Director,
shortstop
this is
especially, that's
camera one.
just
Can you hear me?
raked. All around, basically
Okay.
the middle
tell
infield, that's
me
just
what to
raked
do.
up. That's gonna be hard, but those are the hits to the third baseman.
Okay, got
If
Take
you-
a
I've
loan
also
inside
really,
1-1.
I've really noticed for ground balls in this part, the grass really slows it.
Yeah, almost every Little League park I have played at, the infield grass is ridiculously thick. You can hit a ground
Yeah,
ball. You
yeah.
can bunt, and the ball will take like 2,
And we'll stop.
and it just
it
stops.
just stops.
I've seen that. That's crazy.
He
Sure.
takes, 2-2. So we got bases empty, 2 men out. Bases empty, 2 men out. Top of the first, Agiles jumped him. Sets. Fires.
Over his head.
He's
Up
gotta
and in.
drop. He's gotta drop the
He got it,
bat.
bro.
He's gotta drop the bat. I don't want to see the one where it hits the dude's bat. It's
Wow,
just not good.
we're standing in. Ducks to get away, tings off his bat.
Well, one thing too, looking at Ben right now, he's not striding towards the plate. He's actually pulling off his front foot. I think that's why he's missing everything. Wait,
Yeah,
it's like
he's-
watch it right there.
It's
That's
point-
lined towards short.
that
Weird
one-
hop, throw to first. And he pulled off the bag. Good call.
Yeah, as you can, when the pitch comes in, you won't see it here, but that's a nice play, just a bit high throw.
Yeah. Great catch. And that's what my coaches always told me when I played first base. Catch the ball. I don't care if you come off the base. Don't let the ball get past you. Get a nice leaping catch. That's chopped foul towards first base.
I mean, I feel like pitcher's starting to get his thing with aiming his foot like at. But I saw on some of his on the pitch that it almost hit the guy in the head was definitely off. Was definitely
Bill Quake. 0-1.
not my.
Line. Foul outside of first.
Oh, I don't know much about that. I looked
Wait.
right on the line.
Yeah, that looked on the
That
line.
looked
And there's
right
a thing.
on the line.
They cut the grass too, so if there's a replay, we'll be able to tell.
It
that was
a
shot. That goes down. That's going to be 2. That's 2 more
Uh,
runs
yeah.
early.
One more run.
Yeah.
My bad.
Man on first.
And maybe he goes around and scores.
Dinger.
That'd be awesome. He's
Dinger.
inside the park
Ding-
dinger.
Dinger on the
I mean,
line
this is a
drive
big
to right.
field, too, for
Dinger on the
Little
line
League.
drive to right.
Yeah, why not?
The 0-2. Oh, and he was fooled on that one. Kate on the pitch away. So we've played a half.
Here's the
Agile jumps him. They're up 2-0 with Hanghold coming to hit in the bottom half. Climbing the mountain today for Hanghold, for Agile is number 12, Joey Kessler, the 2-hitter. Looked like the ace of his staff. Biggest guy on the field right now.
I mean, there's already a 20.
What about that second baseman, actually, dude? I don't know.
Bet.
I don't know. That second baseman
Sets and
solid.
fires.
I mean, he was probably hoping to get a better start than Ben did.
And so we'll just give you the fielding positions with first names, just because I have it in front of me. The battery, Joey and Dexter. From first, we have Arturo at first, Jake at second, Greg at short, Zach at third. We have Liam, Isaac, and Bill from left to right. And we have Henry leading off for Hanghold, looking to get his team back in the ball game.
I see. Remember, watch the pitch count for Ben. He's already pitched 20 in 1 inning.
That's actually kind of typical, honestly, for
Yeah.
Little League. It's
We're
like
like
if you're gonna be in like high school, 20's not really
20's
acceptable
not
unless there's a
great.
bunch of foul balls and you were actually ahead of the count. But
Or I mean, high school, two runs, 1 left, 20 pitches isn't bad. Pulls a fastball outside, and you see he really yanked that one.
yeah, he's also you watch his arm slide too. It's not exactly the greatest. Just coming into the short arm delivery. You see a lot of power pitch do that, but on the bad side is it does lead to a lot of
That was good.
arm troubles later on. A lot of high school guys have to get Tommy John because of that.
But he comes out throwing gas.
Hell yeah, but talk to me.
Literally gas.
Oh,
Literally gas.
Well, hey, when he
Oh.
has his Tommy John come talk to me,
Yeah,
I'll
okay,
tell you.
okay.
I'll tell you.
Okay,
you're right.
CJ.
Hey, I'm just a pitcher who knows my stuff.
Let Kessler have his Little League moment.
Yeah, let's go.
The
Kessler.
0-2.
Oh, hi. Oh,
Oh.
hi. He just threw
Called.
3 fastballs.
Called him out swinging on a pitch that was borderline.
No,
And-
I don't think he's fun.
He didn't swing.
He didn't
That
swing.
That was
he,
called
he
third.
called him out on a borderline pitch. And so Kessler, so I feel like high
Watch
in
out.
sight. And I do not want to be Jake right now, standing in and almost getting hit by that pitch.
That kind of hurt.
Even the catcher can corral it.
And hey, if this was a little higher, I'd say that's the show me fastball.
Off speed, goes away.
You see that a lot. I mean,
No, yeah, but okay, so TJ, as a pitcher, I'm an ex-pitcher. You're a pitcher right now. Do you? Dude, 1 second. Ball outside. That pitch was also off speed, right? So
nice
why?
flat cutter.
Yeah, why bring out your slider 2-0 to the second batter of the game?
Might be trying to set him up. Go for their fastball like right there.
Yeah, but go instead of going. So you had the leadoff man 0-2. Why not show it there?
I don't know. It depends. Sometimes it's just what the pitchers want to do. It's
Fouled
not,
back to the screen. He was on that
and
one.
it's a hard one. I mean, you're a pitcher. You've got a lot of different options. I mean, if you're behind, maybe you've got that one pitch you want to go to. Like Jamie Moore always went to change up when he was behind.
Yeah.
That was his go-to pitch. I mean, Tim Lincecum, same thing. Barry Zio had his curveball. It really depends. Mariano Rivera threw his cutter most of the time.
Mariano
back to
Rivera
bite him.
used cutter all of the time.
No, it was 95%.
And-
It was 95%.
and it was
that,
like-
4%
And
two seam, and then 1%
yeah,
everything else.
No, and then on all your pitches it's 0-2. I'm gonna throw you a cutter. I dare you to hit it.
Yeah, pretty
And
much.
they couldn't do it. 3-2. Pulled the fastball again.
All right, nothing came too bad there because right there, he did on the 3-0 pitch, he did take completely, and it was a pitch to hit. So
Well, I mean, okay. I never swing 3-0. What about you, CJ?
Depends.
Like,
if it's a 3-0 and it's like the guy hasn't really thrown a lot, you know he's gonna probably lay one in. But it has to be a giving pitch.
Ooh, swing and a miss way late on the fastball by Andrew.
Kessler's really gassing it right now. Too.
Yeah, but what we've seen with the first two hitters, he's yanked a couple.
I don't know if it's the mound. It's a little bit of the mound too. You look at the mound.
Oh, they sent him late, but throw might get him now.
When you watch this, it's definitely
It was delayed.
It's a little bit of a delay steal. You know, it's an excellent slide. It's just barely in ahead of the throw. You know, the mound is. If you look at the mound, though, it is kind of a little messed up in the landing spot too.
Ooh, swings and misses. He was late on that one too.
It's not a straight drop. It's a vertical drop.
It's a vertical drop, then it straightens out and drops again.
I don't know if they break.
They raked it a lot between games.
Oh, we'll talk field maintenance in the post-game report. How about that?
Yes, sir.
We'll complain about it then. Now, I'll run to the Fair Oaks pitching mound if anyone ever went there.
The 1-1.
Yeah.
My bad. It was a what? It was a 1-2. He struck him out.
He has 2 strikeouts already.
And here comes the starting pitcher, the big fella, Ben.
He sets him way off the plate.
Not good. He's gonna pull it away. See, he's been getting a lot in the other, like right next to the other batter's box. So.
Well, I mean, no. So all his pitches he's yanked have been away. Like when you're ready, you yank away. Fastball in there, 1-1. Had a little extra on that one.
97 on the radar gun.
Yeah.
Oh, we actually don't have the radar gun here. Hey, if I had a stalker, I'd be putting it right on this dude right now. Let's take a look.
I can download the app.
Good for you.
That is actually, that will give us a radar gun.
Everyone has that.
Oh, shut up, CJ.
No, it's a fact.
Yeah, that is a fact.
Everyone
Hey, I'm not an MLB scout yet.
Hey, I hang with them.
I know they are.
Oh,
Ooh, that's healthy.
Sitting with the scouts, sunken diamond at Klein Field.
Yep. Andrew Hall. Shout out to Andrew Hall and to Tom Netz, Dodgers area scout and the Rays area scout. Great guys.
Sit in the press box like I do.
Yeah, we know. We'll talk about that later.
Yes, we will.
2-2.
2 outs and a man at second. 2-0. Agile in the first. Kessler backs him off the plate. It's a 3-2. CJ, what do you throw? Changeup, which we've only seen once. Cutter we've seen twice.
Probably flat cutter or fastball.
I'm just saying fast.
Go back to a fastball. He misses high with a change. Or maybe cutter. That definitely wasn't fastball.
It was definitely off speed.
It was off speed. We're not sure what it was. He doesn't have a curveball that we've seen yet.
Yeah, if he has one, he hasn't shown it yet. You definitely want to bring it out, though. It is probably a good idea not to throw it too much, in the 12U division.
Also, with a curveball with that arm slot, that is arm troubles waiting to happen.
No, it doesn't have to be. It could just be a really nice spike curve. You can throw a little flat one. Sweep. It's more of a sweeper than a dropper.
Swing and a miss.
He's doing a lot
At a high fastball. Nothing in 2. Maybe he went with the changeup last time. Didn't work. Maybe he sticks with his guns.
He's destroying every right.
VO2. He spikes a fastball. See, and this time, after seeing the 3-2 off speed not working, throws a fastball and spikes it. And he has 24 pitches. And he's in trouble. He hasn't given up any runs, though. Kessler goes back to the fastball. Got him looking.
That's all called 3 out, getting people looking on strike.
So, Joey Kessler strikes out the side and strands 2, but he's thrown 25. We head to the second. Agile comes to bat up 2. So, all in all, he struck out the side. You got to be happy with that.
Yeah, but the 2 walks, and both the walks went a little deeper than he probably wanted.
Yeah.
So.
And even the strikeouts are 3-2 pitches. Ben comes back out there.
I mean, I just remember I hated pitching against left when I was ready. I'm ready. And it was so difficult. It felt like if I tried to pull it, I would hit him. That's why when I did righties, I knew I could pull. Now it's easy, and if I lost control, I would get that extra flick. And
We've got too many pitchers in the press box. Man, what the
Come on,
heck?
man.
We got an ex-pitcher, a guy who's currently pitching, a guy who's gonna be pitching. You're not playing anymore? When you stop playing?
Okay, so I pitch for my Little League team every single game, but my travel ball team I did not pick at all.
That's what happens to a lot of guys.
Such as maybe Ben, we're not sure about him.
You want to give a
We're just coming up with stuff about Ben, our man, on the bump. Coach Valenti for Hengehold Trucks. Let's see how long he sticks with Ben.
If I remember correctly, I think once you get to 40 pitches, it's a minimum day of press, and they also
Yeah.
can't catch. So 35 is usually the number, but I don't think their next game's until.
Right.
No, it's Saturday. They got a couple games Saturday and then a game Sunday.
No, and so if that's what it is for Los Altos, but they seem to be on the coach's seat where he lined up a little bit of how far he's gonna go. He has him going 4, and he knows there's no way he's under 40 at 4. So I think the coach of Agile will be I think the coach of Agile will be passing through a 40 point as we saw. Ooh, and he shows off a curve in warm-ups. Didn't know Ben had that. As last game, all 4 pitchers who pitched in the earlier game went over the limit
Well, that usually happens. Usually, that's why they try to do this all the
in
time.
the playoffs.
Yeah, stack your pitching, even if they're not the greatest. Just try to stack
well,
them
one of the guys pitched 84. Don't know how old.
Yao hits it into the gap, and it's through to the wall. Yao round second. He's going to take a turn and hold up there with a double.
That was a great hit. I mean, that was perfectly played. If it was a meter to the left fielder would have had it.
Are we at the Rogers Center right now
Nah.
watching Jose Bautista go yard?
Hey.
Dude, beaters?
No, Vlad Guerrero. He's the
Oh,
new,
my bad,
He's,
my bad.
He's
I
the new
forgot.
king of the Rogers Center.
I
As
forgot.
Yao doubles into the gap, bringing
I
up.
mean, it was perfectly played right in between.
Pew, he went around. Yes, he did. And then he looks at the coach like, come on.
Hey, just get in the box and hit, dude. Just
Hit the baseball.
stay in there and hit it. Don't
The 0-1.
finish that swing, dude.
And you don't-
Oh! He goes off speed, not even close, swing and a miss.
Well, then you don't want an ugly pitch where you start and then you finish. But like,
I mean,
Hey.
a lot of pitchers have made their careers with the honky dog motion, such as
Keep all the Jimenez.
Yeah, I feel like
Thank
some
you.
of the cameras
Mark
are not
will
really
probably
shown.
be known more for his hitting than
Or
his
Johnny
pitching.
Cueto. Johnny Cueto with the shimmy
Dude.
service. All the like,
No, but-
start, stop.
Cologne is over. That's popped.
That was
Foul.
that was definitely one of the best moments in sports history when he hit that, and the announcer said it too, and that made it so much better.
When
Into
he
the-
golfed one out down the left field line at
He was
Petco.
like, "This
into
is
the
one
Western
of the
Metal
best."
Supply Company building.
Yes, he
This is-
did.
yeah, this is one of
It
the
got a
best
lot of the
moments.
building too. It was not close to
No,
coming
I
back.
still say my personal favorite moment there was Giancarlo Stanton hitting the home run against.
Hey, and did you see when he hit one out of Dodger Stadium?
Yes.
Like out of a stadium?
Oh, I
Yes.
saw that.
And it went 504, I think.
That's it. It's nothing.
It was
It's like, ooh,
maybe
504?
512. I'm not sure. Doesn't matter. 1-2 pitch to Bew. He striked out swinging. Ooh.
There's one out.
Tuvay now played drop strike 3 because first base was open there.
No, they do, but I think probably smothered him.
Liam
Oh,
Liam Rugg. Liam Rux, who will be playing center field today.
Think he might have played rugby at some point.
Doubtful.
Good last name for it.
I love that stamp.
It's a bit like Aaron Altair.
Look at it. Look at this.
If
Look,
anyone's heard of
quickly
him.
look at this stamp.
CJ?
Look at this stamp.
Phillies? No.
Oh,
He,
looks like he's doing a wall sit.
he sits back. It's exactly like Aaron Altair, if anyone's heard of him. He sits back and then brings it back up and has all the momentum going for it. Hasn't had a chance to swing yet. It's 3-0.
When Kieran studies baseball, pitchers and bat.
As we have a meeting at the mound,
Of the what?
Coach Valenti comes out to talk to Ben. He's at 29 pitches. So I think this is more about the fact that it's a 3-0 count more than the fact that he has 10 pitches to play with.
Just about.
What are you saying to your pitcher when he has the man on second up 3-0 pitch and he's down 2-0 second?
Well, the only thing is I work with, a little bit older guys, so I could say some more, I could say a little more detailed stuff, but right now it would probably be, hey, you got the free base open, worst comes to worst, you walk him, get the ground ball for the next guy, let the defense work from there. Exactly.
Cliche, trust your defense. Here comes 3-0, takes high.
Yeah. Now he's looking a bit frustrated. But take a deep breath. Right.
Back to the top and Clevenger.
And there it is. One pitch out.
So, but it's time for a change.
No.
It is time for a change. We do not have a sponsor at this time. And so we go to number 2, Henry, who at leadoff. So Ben throws 30 pitches, leaves with runners on first and second and 1 man out. So he goes 1.1. The book is not closed on him because of the runners on base. But he goes 1.1, gives up 2 up to this point, throws 30 pitches, and he gave up
We just saw his curve.
only 2 hits and no earned runs. So he gave up 2 runs, neither of them were earned, 2 hits. There were 3 errors made behind him.
I mean, I know this kid's really athletic because he was one of the best cross-country kids against us, and he plays hockey. And he's one of the best players.
Do you know what his last name is?
No.
Okay.
His last name is No. Okay, so Henry No.
Henry No.
On the mound. There we
So
go.
Henry climbs the hill. He's gonna
Which one is
face
the one in the middle? Or yeah, this
Dexter Clevenger.
I think it's
Cleveringa. We're going with Cleveringa now.
It's
Oh,
high.
Cleveringa
It's high.
swings and misses at a high fastball.
Okay,
And
we
that's
need to
that's how you come in and assert yourself on the mound.
We got another short
Or
arm.
high
It's
fastball.
always something I've seen. We have a bunch of coaches down in Mountain View trying to teach that the other way is not do the short arm. There's a bunch of guys that do that.
Swington misses as a high fastball again. He's not happy with himself.
Cleveringa actually plays for the Pato team. I saw a bunch of guys on the Agile
Yeah.
team. Swagger
Yeah, with
Athletics,
the-
Pato, Minimo. I think I saw at least one more.
Swings and misses at the off speed.
He just nailed him 3 swings in a row.
Third strikeout of the day for the Agile staff.
And here comes the pitcher Joey Kessler hitting in the 2 spot. 2 on, 2 out, looking to extend their 2-0 lead. The pitch. Chop
Nailed.
towards short. High hop.
There's
And he
another.
deflects it, keeps it in the infield. He's not going to get any. Everybody is safe. But it was a hot shot by Kessler. He knocked it down, kept it in front. And in a Little League game, not much more you can ask for from your
I'm
shortstop.
going to say that's a single. That's not.
Yeah,
That's not slow enough to
I'll-
warrant the error. That's
I-
just hard hit. I mean, all you can
I
really
would
do
give
at
him
that point
base.
is knock it down or pick it cleanly, and that's not going to be easy to do.
I think that Jake out there at shortstop. Not 100% sure. Ooh. As he was jammed on that pitch.
That
He
hurt.
just lifted his
Good
hand.
things he's wearing gloves, but that still hurt.
I don't know. Kieran, what do you think? Do you got the guys who wear the no gloves, 1 glove, or the 2
That's
glove
me.
guy? You wear the 1 glove or the 2
I
glove?
want no gloves.
I wear no gloves too. So no glove
Yeah,
guys right
no
here.
no gloves, dude.
Yeah, but when like
And then I wore gloves once, and I will tell that story in between innings. Got some good baseball stories coming from me and CJ. We have a long way to go here in downtown Palo Alto. A 1-1.
Oh wow, you have a way better.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
That's pure heat. Just a little bit of natural cut movement away from Lee. Lee's trying to yank it full side. I will say this though, the short porch is in the left,
There he goes.
but dude, just
Did.
take it the other way.
Strike. Oh, he stays alive.
Line it foul.
Don't want to strand a bases loaded.
Don't worry, we can't see
Henry
you.
getting Ben out of.
Okay, so the 1-2 to Lee.
No, wait, bro, that's actually focusing a bit more.
He sets. Line foul. He's staying alive. But the problem is for Lee, he's battling 1-2, so he needs to keep protecting, and there's no pressure on Henry. Like Henry has 3 balls to work with, and he sets and fires again. 1-2. Just got a piece of that.
This is just good base hit. This is just good batting at this point. You know, I had this earlier today. Ended up getting a big double, but I had to foul off about 7 pitches. Finally got one I like.
Wow, you're so good, CJ. You got a big double. I'm so proud.
Whatever. Watch the league.
Whoa,
I know
this
you're
is
good,
actually
actually.
really cool.
And he gets a little bit of that one. That one was not a strike,
That's
but
a car.
not a strike, but you gotta expand 1-2.
He got like about 5 bonus points. Got the car.
Yeah.
5
Yeah.
points.
Pitch
Hey,
number.
if you hit a car that's a passing, you get 50. I've only seen that once. It was hilarious. Played San Leandro and a dude yanked one foul at the Wash Manor Park. Car doesn't move. Never seen that before. Never seen that again, probably.
A 1-2 change, and he's so late on it. Flipped to first, got him. So he gets out of a bases loaded jam. We are halfway through the second, and now the story of the one time we were batting gloves. CJ, I bet you've had this. It was 8:15 game, get there. No, it was 8:30 game, get there at 7:15 in the morning, obviously.
Where were you playing?
Twin Creeks, but all dirt field.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Pouring rain in the middle of December
Oh,
because of travel
dude.
ball season. Pouring rain literally from when we got there in warm-ups. It's so cold. No one can feel their hand. It's like 3-2 in the 5th inning. Like there was like 2 hits in the whole game. It was soaking wet, freezing cold, all dirt field. So you couldn't, like, if you hit it, it's like stopped. And like I couldn't feel anything in my hands.
Dude, I only played at the Old Twin Creeks once, and the game I remember was that was Purple Pit.
Okay, yes it was.
That was a very big Purple Pit. Anyway, we're playing.
Kessler's warm-up toss goes 5 feet over
Thinks
clubbing
he's
air.
scared we're talking.
Yeah, there we go. Kessler, I repeat, we're not talking about you. I was talking about the guys St. Francis yesterday, and a couple days ago, on their nice win over St. Ignatius, going into WCAL playoffs, facing
Okay,
either Midi or Bellarmine.
Twin
Anyways, sorry, I
Creeks,
had-
buddy.
So anyway, it was guest playing for a team called Storm, and but the old field, the far field 10, and it was fogging. Dude, fog was coming up. It's coming up my waist. Crazy. So cold that.
And it comes up and in. We've seen him do that a couple times. No
Alright,
intent
this is a
behind it,
left.
though.
He's right. Like,
Living air.
really like pull it.
Joey Kessler to face. And misses inside again to Anders. They will have
What? Last?
6, 7, 8. We still do not have any last names from Hanghold Rocks.
Sanders low.
Oof.
Who's on my?
That's a
3-0,
borderline- that's
close pick,
That's a bit
though.
of a borderline call. Catcher's got to frame that. He's got to help his pitcher out right now.
Well, I mean, see, I feel like he moved it too much. Like, stick it. That one not
Whoa.
close either. I feel like if I'm in that situation and I'm clubbing air behind the dish, just stick it.
No, he
Hold
did,
it, don't
no,
move it.
He did stick it. That's the thing. He just didn't get the call.
Then I'm in agreement with Javier sticking it because I think it was a strike. It was probably in the K zone that we do not have. That might have been a makeup call. Calls a strike. Borderline low, but so it's 0-0. To Tyler. Anders off first. Swing and a miss. And runner goes. The throw beats him. The tag does not. And the second steal, and that one was also delayed. So going off just off, as you see it again, see. Okay, so it was, the ball is, here comes the 0-2, struck him out swinging. And so, but you saw on the steal, it, like, Clevinger obviously has a pretty solid arm because, like, if they waited for it to go into the dirt. It wasn't like the minute it hit the dirt, they were gone. It had to get a bit away. And he yanks another one. That's the one problem we're seeing from Kessler early in this one.
You don't see this a lot. Basically, a lot of times in Little League, you don't get the guys who just, they got the natural pull. They don't know how to drive through the plate.
Xander swings and misses.
Finish, through. You get a lot of arm side misses. Running away. See it too often. Hello.
Pitch upstairs, gets away, and Anders takes third base without a throw.
So
The count is 2-1.
So we're coming back. Last time I was here, back when I was watching a lot of bigger guys then. He's kind of drunk since then.
See, I also feel that when I go back and umpire AAA game, like, the kids got small.
Big guys, when I was playing for Mountain View, I mean, that's a big dude.
Pitch coming here. He strikes out swinging. And up to the plate comes Theo. Takes high.
Surprise right. Not a very big strike zone being called right now. It's very low. Strike zone is a little inconsistent, but I can't tell. If anyone can get the nice K zone counter, I'd be really happy. But hey, we don't have that much police fund.
Ooh, a late strike call. But there it is. The 0-1? Wait, not 0-1. Scoreboard's turned off. I'm pretty sure it's 2-1 or 3-1.
He's stepping out.
2-2. A 2-2 with a man off third. Just a bit low.
Full count.
The count runs full. Anders away from third. The 9th-place hitter Theo stands in.
Oh, got it.
Takes a pitch. Another borderline call.
I think Coveringa pulled that wrong way. A bit farther.
And so, we've played as Agile comes to the plate in the top of the third inning, looking to extend their lead. They're up 2-0 here. As Henry comes back to the bump. He'll lead off next frame as well.
Alright, what do we got for baseball stories? Got any good ones?
Not that I can think of right now. Give me a couple innings and I'll get this.
Alright, Lev, what about you?
Lev, what about you?
Hey, you played here, dude. Come on. You got any good ones?
I mean, I remember that time playoff when my team had made it all the way.
Who was your team?
It was like years ago. pretty sure it's AAA.
What team name? Need a team name.
I think I have no idea.
Come on.
No, wait, no, it was
I
back.
remember
It was
every
PA
single
back.
team I've played
Bath,
for.
kitchen, and bath. It was PA and bath. Made it all the way to the finals, and it went extra innings. We lost 14 to 6 on a walk.
Now that's how you win a
Wow,
championship.
That's pretty crazy,
Yeah.
man. The best one we had, this is back in Little League, a major city championship playing with the Twins, arguably the best team.
Who are you?
We were the Twins. The Mountain View Twins. We were honestly one of the best teams back then. We won. We advanced to the finals on a steel home plate, and then we won the championship. Basically,
Like a
two
like
complete
like,
games.
like a steal
Yeah,
or like a
straight-
pass ball steal?
It was
A
kind of
straight steal home?
It was basically a straight steal, and the guy like bobbled it. It's crazy. And then we won. I pitched game one through a sixth inning shutout. And our second best pitcher's now in Tennessee. Last I heard, he threw another
Okay.
shutout, and I was catching that.
So
game. It's crazy.
I've come up with some baseball stories. When we have our next break, which will be the middle of a third, top of a third though. Leading off is Blue. So they will have the heart of the order 3, 4, and 5, or 4, 5, 6. So Blue, Arturo, the 1-1. That's fires. Called strike 2.
I'm not certain about that.
Henry's really settled in after Ben scuffled a bit.
It definitely has got the flat break, but I don't know about that.
There,
It
there,
looked a little outside.
there has been some borderline calls early in this one. And he calls him out on a pitch away.
I think that was the ball.
So,
The 5 strikeouts look so far in this total. That's a lot.
Yeah. Oh.
That's nasty.
That
That's a curveball.
Villatala,
Don't break.
Arturo Villatala. What a name. That's going to go out as a great little league name. Arturo Villatala.
I don't know. I prefer Cleveringa though. The first name is Dexter.
Dexter.
That's a pretty good name though. That's a pretty good name. There's a dude named Xander. Maybe he and Xander Bogart.
Xander Bogarts?
Yeah, there we go.
Dexter Fowler?
Nah, no. I meant Dexter Powell. He's a nice.
Dexter Fowler isn't.
Same with Eric.
Met
Jr.
every-
Not everybody. A lot of guys.
Met
Though.
a lot of.
E?
I know 3 major leaguers by person.
Who?
Romo, Sandoval, and
So a fat
Oh.
guy named Panda, a tiny guy who's literally shorter than me, takes inside. Oh, it hit him. So that man named Panda, a guy shorter than you, and who's the
no,
third
he's
guy
taller than
again?
me. He's taller than me. Jonathan Scope.
Now that's a man right there.
Well, actually, I know his
Yeah.
brother. I know him through his brother. So.
Oh, his brother's in minor league ball right now, right?
I don't think so. He's in Curacao. That's not look.
Oh, if you're a
And-
Shark fan, I got some good news. Bells did skate at track.
How nice. He only got blown up majorly.
Go Avalanche.
Yeah, we know.
Pardon me. Chen comes to the plate. A man on and a man out. Takes high. And we've had a lot of walks and not a lot of knocks early in this.
Only 4 walks and a hit by pitch so far. You're not that much, actually. A lot of errors, though.
A lot. Of,
But I mean, right now we've had 5
Ben is really
Five,
playing
like,
in.
in 10. We've
Ben's
we've
playing on
had
the ground.
5 like move to first without a hit in the 4 walks and hit by pitch. Only like 3 hits and like 3 errors as well.
Yeah, big single, a double.
Yeah. Oh, the double in the gap, the big one.
Yeah, 2 singles and a
pitch.
double.
Lined, stabbed at third by Ben. Throw to first, gets away. Heading to second, Villatala, he does not. Villatala was almost caught off guard if Ben had made a stronger throw. You look at it again, hits a line shot right at Ben, who picks back to first. Throw goes through him. Villatala goes halfway and comes back. I think he was awarded second base because the ball went into the dugout.
Probably went out of play.
So they have a man at second with 2 men out, looking to extend their 2-0 lead they have already. Pitch high. Nice stop by Jake. He went up to get that one. You caught for a bit, right, DJ?
I'm still catching my other league right now. Actually, the catch today. I had a pretty good play at home. Dude had to jump over, almost had to jump over me for it. But I got him.
Oh, pitch off the glove away. Jake's thrown out to third. It's high. And it's backed up by the third.
He's going home.
The throw home not going to be in time. And 2 bad throws there. So if it was me, I'd go steal a third. As you see there,
No, that's a dead. I'm gonna give him the steal.
I'm going to go steal a third E7.
Throw was up. I mean, I don't really know. I don't
And
really know.
he goes back to the hill. And good thing in Little League we got no mound visits because they'd already be down to 3 mound visits remaining. That's getting a little scary.
Karen, favorite. Best name.
What?
Best name cannon. Too.
Yow?
No. Soul.
Yeah. Villatal was really booking it around the bases there. 2-0 as we're still in that bat here. As we got the steals. Okay. But it's 3-0 Agile, but count to 2-0. He went around. It's now 2-1.
That got him always.
But 2-1 takes outside.
Oh.
3-1.
That was hard.
This is one of the funkier strike zones I've seen. We had some funky ones in Mount Puke here, and you probably had some funky ones in Los Altos. This is pretty funky.
Very funky.
This is funky.
Okay, I don't know where that one missed, but he's on first base. Maybe missed a bit upstairs. So they have 1 man on and 2 men out. Here in first. So now batting is Isaac Moore.
Looks like Agile's going to be switching off, so there are 3 spots in the order. There's 6, 8, 9, and they're most likely going to be switching those every inning. The odd number innings, it's Bui. This is awesome. Bui, Rux. Even numbered innings, Chen, Moore, Lucas. That's so cool. You get 2 similar names back to back, man. I love it.
No, they have a Bui and a Bui.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Sean Bui, Dave Bui, and Bill Bui.
There we go. I love it.
This team is both amazing names. I gotta.
Oh yeah.
The
Close.
0-1 is.
That's a flat cutter, but dude, that's almost in the other batter's box, man. That's almost in the other batter's
I'm
box.
not sure how that one is.
I don't know. I mean, my strike zone, I got some people grappling I umpired for a year, but this is funky.
And he calls him out swinging. Okay, we're midway through 3. Okay, so my story was one of my best hit performances in my career was against my second year at AAA. We're facing the best team in the league,
Who was that year?
the Mets, and we were the Phillies.
No wonder you like the Phillies so much.
I actually played for the Phillies 3 times before my Little League career.
There we go. I played for the Giants. Was the team I most played for.
So I come out there against the best team, and I'm dealing. I throw 4 shutout innings. No, I go 4 shutout innings and lose the game 1-0.
Wow, that's pretty bad.
And I go 4 shutout and 2 for 3. And then our second best pitch comes to the game, and we end up losing the game 3-1.
Game there?
That happens,
hey.
bro.
And then we were the worst
Really
team in the
nice.
league. We come back and beat them in game 1 of the playoff. But pitch is low. Joey Kessler back out there. They'll face Henry Henry, Jake, and Andrew top of the board.
Welcome back, love.
Oh, I'm back.
I'm back. Love Miller had to go on assignment with Dwayne Kuiper.
Oh,
Well, right now, if you're listening to the Giants game, it's pretty awful.
they are clock.
Game wasn't even over. Was? Okay, that's sad.
No other
Wait, might not have.
horrific comeback.
3-0 on the lead off, or 2-0 on the lead off, and Henry.
Oh, he's coming in, yeah.
I told you it was 3-0, TJ. He squared the bunt, and he was obvious.
I've never been a fan of that, honestly. I don't get why you did that.
I did that, yeah.
Well, that's you. You're kind of crazy.
Just to show that I wasn't doing it, I square around, hold it, and pull it back.
I mean, that kicked me.
Ball 1.
I don't get why umpires don't even do any motion when it's a ball. Why can't there be a motion for it?
The pitch away.
It's like
The
late.
throw down is away, and he just round the toe. My bad.
It's 3 delay steals we've seen so far.
Oh, yeah,
League-Hengehold.
watch
And
that.
This is perfect. He got a really good secondary lead
He got a huge second.
got
and-
hit.
And he got hit by a baseball. But the throw hit him in the leg.
with Hengehold down 3-0 right now and being the home
Oh,
team.
and the
Oh,
pitch goes over his head, but it goes right back to Clevinger. But his third will not
He's
be
going
enough. He
home.
goes
Oh,
home.
my.
Oh my God! And then he falls down, and Clevinger goes over him, and he got a lot of his ankle.
I don't know, that was an aggressive base running right
Yeah.
there.
All right,
So-
time to
so-
show some replays. We're not gonna watch.
And so he turned and tried to go.
No, he's
forward.
good.
And that was the pitcher Henry.
Yeah.
He turned for some reason. Was 3/4 of the way home. Then he tried to duck out of the way
Pretty
on
sure.
his way back to third.
Got his
And then
ankle stepped on.
Clevinger went right over him.
Yeah, his
Good
ankle probably
move.
got stepped on.
That's right, I didn't take the tag anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
if,
it was when he like tagged him.
All right, I'll give you that.
Okay, so we got 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, and the early rally extinguished. Jake.
right down the
Yeah.
middle. That you just gotta swing every single time at that pitch. That is a lob right down the middle. I mean, it's a lob for this pitch. For most pitches, it's not a lob, but
Kessler at 51 so far, 3 innings.
yeah, and
Oh,
opposing. I mean, Henry did come in
2
late.
and a third only.
Still, dude.
No, I know. I'm saying not even 3.
He's in his 3rd inning. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's about 20.
He's only gone 2 and 1 this inning. Swing and a miss. So he gets another strikeout, which will bring up Andrew.
Yeah, 9 out of his 11 out so far via strikeout. The other routes line out to third and 1-3.
Oh, that's not a pitch to swing at.
Well, I mean, the umpire has the shot he's known, and then to be completely honest with you, umpire has
Believe me,
a bit of a shot.
believe me, I've been to Twin Creeks, dude. You just need to check that out any day of the week.
That line foul out. So on the first pitch, I think you've got to swing at it. It's close. But nothing in 2 pitch. Wait, no, and wait, you said how many outs has he gotten, BK?
9 out of his 11 so far. Which means the one good thing about that is that means he has been in
Wait.
plus counts.
He's only gotten 8 outs.
There it is.
Oh, my bad.
Maybe out of a game.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
He's gotten 9 outs. And there's another one via the K. And
I'm departing.
And Lev
Lev-
Miller will be
Le-
departing
Le-
and replacing him
Lev
with
will be leave. Julio will be joining us, and to take you the rest of the way by play-by-play, I hand you to one of the best, CJ Rulo.
Thank you, Kieran. Well, if you're just joining us so far, it's the top of the fourth in the American Championship bracket here from Palo Alto Little League in the heart of downtown Palo Alto. And so far, I mean, I was not here for the first half of the game. I was up in Fremont for that.
For the first game.
For the first game of the day between Strike Force and what was the other
And
team?
Healthy Pets, maybe?
There we go. It's a great name, and that was won by Strike. Was it won by Strike Force?
It was a 12-8 win by Healthy Pets.
Well, good for them. So far, you've been a little bit. Joey Kessler of Agile Fitness in the blue is going to be batting right now. He's doing excellent. Bunch of strikeouts against Hengehold Trucks in the green. Henry's on the mound for Hengehold Trucks. Their starting pitcher, Ben, only lasted 1 inning and 1/3 of an inning. A little bit of some bad luck.
Touch it! You're turning it!
Yeah, he ran into a little bit of trouble in the first. At the pitch 20 then.
And for Agile in this inning, it'll be the 9-1-2, Sammy Lucas, and then the top go to Dexter Cleveringa, and the pitcher, Joey Kessler. Lucas, maybe Rux, I can't tell yet. First pitch is a fastball up and in to Lucas. Lucas right-handed. Slight bend in the knees as the second pitch is a high two-seamer, and he swung right through that.
Hello, guys. I am here today.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys scream in there while I go over there and see you. Guys, scream in there and I'm going
1-1.
Look, I'm going to go right
Some sort of off-speed pitch, low and away.
Yeah, Henry.
Count runs in Lucas's
Yeah,
favor.
Henry. Yeah, Henry.
He's wearing some sort of shin guard, maybe on his left foot. I can't tell what
Yeah,
it is.
it's
on
a
the front.
it's
That pitch, a little check swing, roll it to first. Going to be
wow.
easy. It's a
No.
free unassisted.
And he's not running out his ground balls in Little League. Dude, do we already see some Bryce Harper S?
No, that hit yellow.
He gets paid how much, dude? This guy doesn't get paid.
Okay.
Mom!
But you gotta run out your ground balls.
Back to the top row, and Dexter Cleveringa lefty.
Pitch.
Close again. That's grounded again to first.
Okay, and that's a very good heads-up play by the first baseman. Who was that? That was Theo.
Let's look at this
That's
replay
Theo.
right here.
He, as you see there, it's chopped there, and he steps up to not let the ball kick foul.
You don't see that a lot.
You don't see that a lot in Little League.
I can make Theo come out and run.
No, it's Joey Kessler, the pitcher.
Big hitter on this team.
At this point, reached on an error.
You're doing a great job at
As he takes a nice two-seamer, runs in for a strike. Singled in the second. So he's 1 for 2.
And his single was one of the hardest hit balls
That was
we've
a
seen all
very
night.
hard hit.
It was hit the rocket off the shortstop.
The 0-1. And
Nice
that ball
hit
is
onto left field.
left center field. That ball's carrying.
And
that
it's
one's
gone! Home run!
Joey Kessler goes yard. Agile Fitness up 4-0.
And the team comes out of the dugout to welcome their
Look
starter
at this
at the
replay right
dish.
here.
As
Just
he
it
just
goes flying
he
up to
puts
left
it-
field.
right onto the bench in left center.
Right into the bushes. It's gone. That baby's gone, guys.
And watch the reaction to the bench right there. And he knew it off the bat.
I don't think this guy even knows his own strength.
Coach Valenti going out to talk to his pitcher right now. And it's not even like they've been doing poorly. There's been a lot of good quality pitches. But Agile's just getting the better of it so far. Now it's Greg Lee.
So, Director, are you sure
Struck
that your
out swinging in the
headset is on?
first.
Because I can barely
And
hear
grounded out to the pitcher of the second. 1 for 2 so far. The Swagger Athletic.
you.
It deals it. I
Actually,
drilled him.
It's like your.
That's the second hit
voice is
batsman
coming
of the game, I
on
think.
The other headset, not yours.
Second at batsman both
This means that I cannot hear you.
have been issued by Hengehold. Alta in the third, Lee in the fourth. Now speaking of the devil, it's Alta again.
The pitch.
Ooh, that's.
No, wait, what? It's blue, right?
Oh, my bad.
It's
Yes.
blue.
Wow.
We don't mess
I got
around.
too. It's like, dude, I got too many names on this
We
thing.
thought-
Yeah, I need to
We,
follow the
we,
lead
we
path.
will all know when the great man Arturo Villatala comes to the plate.
All right, that's just your opinion.
The pitch. He goes running, and they won't
And
get him in time. No.
back pick goes in.
And he goes running to third,
Okay,
and he'll stay.
That-
Let's look at this again.
that was a very poorly executed
Well,
play.
it was a good delay steal. Delay
It
was good. But then he went too far in the
And they weren't ready. No communication there.
And that was a poorly executed play. So first there's the steal, and he doesn't throw down. Then on the back pick, the throw just goes straight into center field.
Goes right field. Probably hit the car.
It's foul up to the right. Loose. Going off the tenacity so far. Nothing in the top of the fourth. Agile. Complete command so far.
Up for the 0-2.
0-2 pitch, Lou. He fouls that straight back. It's one of the more interesting fields here. Got the extra deep backstop, got the no.
And when you see a
top
ball
covering,
fouled
yeah.
straight back, you know he's so close, and he's so close to it.
I like
'Cause you're a
this.
little late or a little early when you hit one back.
0-2. Way upstairs. There goes to lose. Trying to get back into this.
Yeah.
At 2-2.
And goes up
Way
high
there,
while
that's
pitch.
over his head.
And they score, and it's now 5-0.
Okay, and let's just go through how that run scored. So first, it's a hit by pitch, so he gets to first. Then he steals second, and the shortstop doesn't cover. Then the pitcher throws it into center field on a back pick, and then he scores on a
Fast
wild
ball.
pitch.
That's swung. Now they're going to call that's a late foul. I don't know. I'd like to get another look at that one. I don't think he actually did. If he did, it was on the neck of the bat. There wasn't much on that. Henry really having to labor. 44 pitches
And
so
he
far for him. He's
and
hasn't
Ben
missed
went
that
to
off.
first 1.1.
That's grounded. Right to short. Easily gobbled up. So first.
Got
Just
him.
in time to get him.
And that ends. This ends the top of the fourth inning, and we're now going to the bottom.
look
Let's
at
look at
that.
this again. Nice play.
I'd like that. I'd like a little better angle if we could get the first base angle. Oh, that's a bang play at first.
I don't think I can do that. Like, I can't reach out and extend my legs that far. That's possible for me to do.
So in that inning,
Yeah.
Agile extended their lead to 5-0, I think. They had the home run by Joey Kessler, who's still on the mound now. And then I think it was Lee got hit by a pitch.
So this.
Stole second and third on miscues, and then stole home on a miscue.
Well, it's not even a steal technically. It's just a fast ball.
It
It's not
doesn't-
even a steal.
No, because the one at second, you have to call a steal because he went there and no one covered.
No, there's one at second. It's the one going home. That's
The one
technically
going home,
not
yeah,
a steal. It's technically a score on pass ball. It'll be the 4, 5, 6 in this inning. Ben, Chase, Andrews Lowe.
That's the only person we know the last name of.
Well, yeah, because I saw it on the back of his helmet. He stepped up to the plate. So the umpire is having a little bit of a conference. Home plate right now, right in front of us. Yeah. Head of Pato baseball. No, I never ended up. All I played for are a bunch of local teams. Never ended up playing for Pato or anyone else. Whatever this discussion is, this is got to be something rules like. Kieran, do you happen to have your Little League rule book on you right now? We can try to go over this.
Our rule book different than their rule book.
No, same. Little League, it's a universal rule. There's no.
Oh, but we have our own like set of.
Oh yeah,
our
true.
own rules.
Yeah. All right, so Julio,
Yo, what is up, CJ?
how
How
are
you
you
doing?
doing?
I am doing great. It's a beautiful day for baseball, and it's May the 4th. If you know about that, May the 4th be with you for all of you.
Definitely be with you.
Okay, so I'm not 100% sure on what just happened in that meeting with the umpires. Pitch taken for a strike by Ben. But I heard something about signs, so maybe sign stealing.
Oh, that's all legal. I don't care if anyone says your signs are getting stolen. You guys got to change that up. That's completely within the unwritten rules. Second pitch to Kessler, just a little bit low.
I mean, but there's that, and then there's also what the Astros did was set up cameras in the other
Well, they
team's
don't have that. I
dugout.
mean, they've got the camera right there, but you can't see anything. So you got to go off the sign cues for the runner when they're on second. Is Ben swings right through that flat cutter.
And he was not happy with himself when he did. He was immediately shaking his head.
Big guy. He stands way off the plate.
Kessler for the 1 and 2.
That ball is lined and through into the gap in left center. Ben's he's gonna get the stop sign at first. He's I think look like the fastest runner.
As the sun sets, the lights are coming on. Look at this replay again. Just drives down left field, and it's a single.
Now up.
Wait a second, is that guy really number 0?
Taylor. Maybe?
There's such thing as number 0.
I can't tell if that man is not Chase. I know that. I think it's
Tayton is up to bat.
Tayton? Yeah, I think it's Tate.
The 0-1 count. Swing and a miss.
To Kessler. And on first pitch.
And
Swing and a miss.
great pitching by Kessler. I've seen a lot of great pitching in this game, and it's pretty amazing.
9
It's impressing me.
strikeouts on the day for Joey Kessler.
There's one
Strike.
more.
The Anders are the only lefties on this whole Hengehold roster. Runner at first, 1 out.
The 0-1 count.
Kessler. That's fouled into the glove of Jake.
Make it 0-2.
Sign, kicks, fires. Strike 3 call outside corner. So back-to-back strikeouts for Kessler. 2 away. Zach will be coming in to pinch hit.
Kessler, the pitch. And it's high for a
Some
ball.
sort of changeup right there. Joey Kessler, we've seen at least 3 pitches. Fastball. Sort of flat cutter and a changeup so far. I haven't seen anything resembling an off-speed. That pitch is looks a little low, but call the
No,
strike.
we saw his
With a
changeup in the first.
It's a curveball. I said we haven't seen a curveball yet. Seen a changeup, flat cutter, and a 2-seam. And a fat. Maybe that pitch is called strike on the outside. Kessler up.
Is
1
it just
and
me, or
2.
does this guy have a little bit of a late strike call?
I'm not certain.
Pitch. It is low and
That's
it's the ball.
low. Two-two. Kessler's 2-2. That's in the dirt. I smother.
Now it makes it a full count. 2 outs. 3 and 2.
Runners will be off with the Kessler delivery. One look, deep breath. Runners off. And he gets a strikeout.
And this ends the 4th inning.
Well, the
Now
end of
headed to the
4, a
5th.
single by Ben, but nothing more. Patch that. The end of 3.5. That's Agile Fitness 5, Hengehold Trucks 0.
Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Saving to our change. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Guys, stop them on defense. Let's go. We got another chance to get this one out. Hurry up.
As
No, just stop.
top of a 5th, Henry's staying out there. He only has he has 45 pitches. Kessler has 70. Do you think we see Kessler in the 5th?
Most likely. He's probably going to go at least one more. This is probably going to be his only outing of the week. He's done excellent. No runs so far. And to this point,
Yeah, 7. He has 70 pitches, 6 hits, I think.
bunch of Ks, 2 walks.
Oh, these are his
3
he has
walks.
3.
Let's see, 3 walks, 4 walks, and 1 hit up to this point. Excellent job by Joey Kessler this far. As Arturo
You know him.
Peralta,
I forget how to pronounce his name.
then from Swagger Athletics, steps in. His first pitch is a low for a ball. At this point, Peralta singled on the second on an error
He made it
and
the
was hit
3rd.
by pitch.
Swing.
He swings right through that high heat from Henry for strike 1. The next game that we'll have will be the winner of this game and pets. Who doesn't
Oh,
like
Healthy pets. I think?
Healthy Pet.
That's
Health-
straight back.
Healthy Pets really put in the effort, and it's kind of some sort of deja vu from its last game. A big blowout against the Strike Force team.
Well, I mean, this one was a 2-run game going to the 6th.
Yeah, and no mercy was ever called. So
Must be 10 after 5 as that's a
No, yeah, it's
ball looped to second on.
and it is out. Nice play by the first baseman.
it's 10 after 4, but not in the tournament, which is what we have right now. So, no mercy rules at all.
The final score, I think, I think the score was like 12-8.
12-8 was our final earlier.
A really good game. Really good game.
Hui stands in. The first pitch is a 2-seamer runs up for a strike.
And this is team with Koi Boy and Boy.
Exactly. Attorneys at law.
Koi Boy and Boy.
Attorneys
Call
at
us
law.
for all your attorney
Blaring
needs.
heats. Second pitch is a black cutter for a strike. We not happy with that. He's shaking his head at that. I know we've got 2 umpires, ex-umpires in the booth. What about you, Leo?
Well, actually, yeah. I'm no ump, but yes, we do have 2 umpires now.
What about you? You ever umpired?
I've never umpired baseball, but I have been a ref, which is not this sport, but you know.
Have you ever red carded anybody?
Yes, I actually have.
He's ahead of us. We haven't
See,
even
it's
I
not- it's not-
haven't
it's
had
not
to
fun
toss
red
any
carding.
yet.
I know.
There were people fighting lines. It was
There
not
we go.
great. It was great.
There we go.
But anyways, back onto baseball.
We behind 0-2. Henry
Koi and Boy.
fires. High. Cutter runs out for a ball.
Nice eye by Kui.
Is it Koi
1-2.
or Boy?
Bill Cuiza. 0-2 pitch. Change up. Ring him up. So 2 down for Zach Yao. Agile trying to build their lead. It's a 5 right now. As that first pitch is a It's a
Borderline.
little low, but
It was called a strike.
called a strike. To be honest, this is better than some high school strike zones I have seen, though. This pitch is hit right up the middle. It's slowed down. Play is at first, not in time. Yao beats that out for an infield single.
And you see again that he did get jammed as he's shaking out his hands down there at first base.
He's got the hot hand right there, though. Very hot hand as Sean Bui steps in. Really fifth place hitter, fourth batter.
Oh
of the
yeah,
inning is-
Bui, part of William Bui.
That's a the curveball hangs a little high. All ball. Lights are turning on. This is one of the only Little League fields out here that has lights, and I believe when McKelvey Ballpark gets renovated, it will have lights. But at this point, is
He went off
swings
speed
right through
again.
that. I'll do a second in the area. Almost none of the Little Leagues
They
in
don't.
District 44, which is
Charisma doesn't.
yeah, which is here in
Lol.
our home district. We don't.
LAAL.
Foul back. So 1-2 to Bui. Kelvy's gonna have renovated. I think the only other ones that did were West Santa Clara West Side, I believe, did. And I want to say there was one more, but I'm not 100% certain anymore. Palo Alto's not in 44. I think they're in the next district, which is like 50 something. So 1-2 is swung right through. We chase that. And into 4.5. It's Agile 5. And Hengehold nothing.
And
All right, Kieran, I want to ask you some questions about the game. So, throughout all the effort you've seen today from Healthy Pets and from Agile, do you think that Agile would do much better than Healthy Pet?
oh yeah, I mean, Kessler is the guy who stands out to me. The man's gone 4 shutout on 70 pitches. So he's having himself maybe a career night. And he's back out there. He had a talk with his coach. He only takes 3 warm-up pitches. As you see, he wants to conserve his arm. And so we have Joey Kessler, who, and then they've just put up 5 runs, and they've all manufactured them. It's not, they had 1 home run, a lot of running, delayed steals, a couple RBI knocks, and it's not like how,
I'm very impressed with Kessler. A lot of great pitches this game. Wow, I'm very surprised.
And as the guys were saying, Joey Kessler had to work his 5th inning at 70 pitches so far. We'll be facing the 8-9-1 Xander, Theo, and Henry. This is the bottom of the 5. Agile is up 5-0. Hengehold could be in for a long climb. If they lose this, they're going to have to climb out of the loser's bracket.
Let him focus.
To get back in.
First game against Strike Force, then the loser of Agile and Healthy Pets. As that ball's charged, putting that in the short left field, and a nice basket catch out there by the center fielder for the first out of the inning. Now it will be Theo facing Kessler. 1 pitch, 1 out. That's exactly what he wants to see.
As we look at this replay right here, nice catch by the outfielder.
a 2-hand. Keep it in the bat.
His first
Like
pitch
the
runs
alligator
inside
kind of thing, you know.
to Theo. Cole has, best they got was a single by Ben in the bottom of the 4th. That didn't really go anywhere.
They've drawn a couple walks.
They've drawn some walk, but have not been able to string anything together as the pitches. That's hit hard, but right to the shortstop. Up with it. And he
Ow.
fires on the first.
It's been a very crisp defensive game.
Once you got out of the first, So 2 out, and up comes the pitcher for Hengehold and Henry as he faces Kessler, who takes a first pitch up top for a ball.
The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled.
Straight
Off
back.
the end of a bat.
Just got a piece of that. There is no action in the Agile bullpen right behind the left field fence. The pitch comes outside. One wonders if they're just going to let Kessler use the ball as pitches in this the first game. You only need to win 3 to win the championship. That's flat curveball, almost a slurve that
Make it 2-2.
Here we won.
Oh, 3-1.
3-1.
My apologies for the.
3-1 pitch.
And it is now full count.
And you swung right through that.
And
Full count.
and Kessler, we've seen him go back to the fastball time and time again in these 2-strike counts. I bet he'll go back to it again here.
It is just a little low. So Henry draws the walk.
Good spot.
Now it'll be up to Jake. Jake walked in the bottom of the first. Struck out swinging in the third. At this point, 0 for 1 with a walk. Head coach of Agile is going to go out to the mound. This will probably be it for Joey Kessler.
Who has put in a lot of good effort this game. A lot of nice pitches, too.
At this point, Kessler has done an excellent job for 5 innings. Most likely at this point, Arturo Alta will be coming into pitch at 83.
Isn't the limit like 85?
Believe it's 85 or 90.
Kessler's
It
still out there.
depends, but you can finish the batter. So if you're at 84, you can finish the batter.
All right.
Wait,
That's
no,
the rule as
no,
far as I know.
I thought you could go up to 100.
Depends.
So up next to bat is Jakey, who will go to bunt. And
He'll take that for a strike.
Clevingera pumps to third. Back to first.
I don't think there's anyone on third here. If no one was on third, that would have been a little bit of news right
there's
there
only
for
someone on
Hengehold.
first. There's only someone on first, boy.
Kessler. 0-1.
Oh,
Way
outside.
outside. Gets the backstop. Henry's going to move up to second. Take a short turn and go back.
Not risk it by throwing
Well,
it
you're
to the
down
pitcher.
5 runs right now, and just getting 1 is going to be the key.
At least get 1 run on the board. The 1-1 goes and passes
Right
through second baseman. And they finally get a score on the board, 5-1.
That's hard hit right through the second base position. All he had to do was literally put his glove down to stop it, and with Kessler at 86, that's going to
next.
be all for Kessler. He's done his job. 1 run through 5 innings
And
of
he
work.
spikes the hat. He spiked the hat coming off the mound. Not happy about the way he had to go.
So it's going to be Jake Liu on the mound.
And up next to bat is Andrew.
Final line for Joey Kessler will be 4.2 innings, 1 run given up. .2, 1 run, a bunch of strikeouts, less walks.
Yeah.
He leaves with 2 out in the bottom of the 5th. So Jake Liu will have to carry Agile the rest of the way as the Seagulls starting to make an appearance. Late winds blowing straight out to center field.
here's what I wonder. So will Jake Liu close out this game by keeping the 4.4 runs
Hopefully.
lead?
Only one we'll see as Andrew's in another product of Pato baseball, and he fouls that to the backstop. A bunch of kids actually from Palo Alto go play for Pato and CCB. A couple go for Swagger Athletic. A bunch of the local teams do come here. One pitch is a cutter for a strike. That's not a cut fastball, legit cut fastball. That's a fastball just getting on the side of it, so it's pulling off the side. As the 1-2 pitch Blue is swung on and missed.
Nice
Lou
job.
gets out of that. Strands a runner at 1. Hengehold is on the board.
I just have to say I have a
Blue
feeling.
5, Agile Fitness 5, Hengehold 1.
Just look at that strikeout. Amazing pitch by Lou. I have a feeling that he will just keep it 5-1. He'll keep it 5-1. If not, with the offense that's coming in, we'll put in more runs on the board. And then let's see where it goes from there, like you said. Okay.
He's not even throwing his warm-up tosses. He's just playing some catch. He's obviously trying to save his arm. Sort of a real thing.
I think after 10 pitches for me, I'm already done. My arm would already be sore. I would be dead. I used to pitch a lot. I pitched a lot when I was playing baseball in East Palo Alto, and I did pitch up to 60, but I think since the years went by, I've stopped playing.
Well, top of the 6, Agile Fitness is on top 5-1. We'll be sending up 9-1-2. The border, Liam Rux, Dexter Cleveringa, and Joey Kessler, who had the big home run in this top of the 6th in the final inning. In this, the American League Major Division tournament. 4 teams in each, National and the American. We had the American earlier today, where Healthy Pets played Strike Force in a game won by the Healthy Pets. It's such a great name, dude. This is like
Healthy
a playing
Pets.
Babe
The Healthy
Ruth.
Pet.
And in this, Agile Fitness and Hengehold Trucks in the nightcap. Agile holding a commanding lead as Henry back on the mound. Is at 59 pitches. Missing Rux. First pitch is popped straight up and foul and on
Over the fence.
almost right behind us.
Healthy Pets is easy name to create a pun, and it's just I just had to get that out there. We're on top of the 6th, and the catcher's going to talk with pitcher.
This point, it's starting to get almost crunch time. Hengehold needs to have a shutdown inning. Have any shot, we'll need 4 runs should there be an absolute shutdown inning in this for the Truckers.
The pitch to Liam. Nice hit,
So,
and they don't get it in time, and it's a single.
Bike Connection and All House. Both those teams have already moved on in the national division.
yeah, so most likely you will see the winner of this bracket and the winner of the national bracket face off in the final. It's actually what happened a lot.
Let's look at this again. As you can see,
It was kind of an all or nothing play there. You have to pick it clean and you cannot.
Now, Hengehold going to be going to their 3rd pitcher of the day. We're waiting to see who it is. It looks like Andrew will be coming in to face the top of the order with Dexter Cleveringa. The 1 on with no out. Hengehold is in some trouble right now. We said earlier, Bike Connections and Alt House advanced in the national bracket. Alt House is one of the perennial teams. Palo Alto Little League Division, many years. They were still are the team to beat, very much like Colonial Mortuary in the Mountain View Babe Ruth division until.
Horseshoe.
And they were. Hey, we have a. Hey, you got the Eagles, Youth Club, Helmings Automotive, Colonial Mortuary, and Getz Brothers, dude. And we had a.
Getz
Armadillo-
Brothers is
We had Armadillo
good.
Willies for a year. They're actually probably the best uniforms of all. They had a nice, really, really, really cool gray and maroon kit. Then the teams that left us were Locke and Felix. Actually, I ended up watching that game when I was really young. I was just going up to juniors. I was 14, and I walked by, and I was like, heck, guys playing? No idea. And learned it later. It was Mountain View Babe Ruth. Ended up playing them for a couple years with the Eagles team. A lot of these same kids will go on to play in the Palo Alto Babe Ruth League held at Baylands. Old Pro, Alt House, Wells Fargo.
Do you think that any of these kids can make into a major? I just want to get
It's
that
a little
out there.
early to tell. I mean, honestly, even when you get kids in the Little League World Series, Williamsport is the goal. There's not a lot
But-
they do end up making, even if
Yeah,
they do
it's
look
true.
super good.
Yeah, no, and then even
You're projecting essentially 10 years out. You don't know what's.
I mean, yeah, that's
no,
a fair point. Fair
and
point.
then baseball, even out of everything, it's so hard to predict. Like, say Kessler yanks one too many pitches, he gets Tommy John in high school, comes back, can't find the plate, and he doesn't even make a college team. Like, it's baseball is so hard to predict. One injury can derail you, and then say even you get drafted. In the NBA draft, like, this kid get drafted, we might see him in a week, and summer ball, but. A guy gets drafted out of college in the MLB. So many people fall out in even single A, and then you make it through single A. You don't make it through. You need to make it through like summer ball, winter ball, high A, double A, triple A, then the majors, and then and then you're gonna be a September call up, which now don't exist anymore.
Well, they do, but it's
It's different. It's
yeah,
now.
we don't talk about that.
We're not going over the September call up rules.
Well, I didn't see that like at all like coming. I mean, yeah, double A, single A, triple A. Like, yeah, they have to go through that process. That is true. I can't think that through.
Like NFL and NBA, it's drafted to the NBA, or drafted to the NFL.
2-1 pitch to Cleveringa is a balled strike on the outside corner. Yeah, just projection is hard. I mean, even when I'm talking with the scouts over at Stanford, they say there's a lot of times where they just don't know. It's just hard to tell. And it's just you're trying to project so far out in the future. As that pitch is lined into center, that's going to get down, and that's going to roll to the wall. Cleveringa on his horse, he's getting in too. Ruck's being sent.
The
Play at the
throw.
plate, throw off line. Cleveringa going into third.
Let's look at this once again. Nice hit by Dexter as it goes right into center field. And they just have to get it to home plate, but did not get it there in time. Let's look at it once again in a different angle. Nice speed too by Dexter as he gets to second safely.
Well, it's going to be one-on runner at third with no outs for Joey Kessler. Last time up, well, he planted one right over by the big oak tree.
Yes, he did. Put a charge at the bat ball.
He's a guy you probably want to keep your eyes on. Kessler, even being so young, you guys might start be looking at him. But Kessler's, he yanks that right into
His own dugout.
Agile Fitness dugout on the third base side. Look at Kessler. He's built a little differently. A lot of the kids are skinny, and you can tell Kessler's got a little bit of muscle on him.
Yeah, dude, I don't even have any muscle on me. Like, do you see this, dude? Like, I'm just pure like bones. I'm just pure bones.
CJ's raw.
You got some muscle on there. You got some
CJ's
muscle.
raw.
What do you
I
expect
just
from
wanna
a
put
guy
that
who's
out
gonna
there.
be catching junior college baseball, man? You gotta have something. Well, right on the umpire. Some ball ended up getting scuffed. Trying to get a replacement as the wind is starting to pick up. Flags blowing almost straight out to center field. So if you can get one up in the jet stream out there, that's going to be probably out by the flagpoles. And here, Parisma, you try to hit the little sculpture out there, right? little rock stat. Pitches right over Kessler's head.
Or the people working out.
Yeah,
At
true.
Prisma,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, true. Prisma's one of those weird fields. It's a fourth field complex, and well, let's just say there's a lot of non-baseball stuff that goes on there. That pitch is popped straight up, and that's gonna drop out. I have no idea where that was. It's 1-2 to Kessler with nobody out. 1 run already in for Agile. Central gonna have to have a big inning in order to save this game. We're out pitched with Joey Kessler. Out hit by him too. If we're gonna have the 3 stars in the game, I'll put him on. He's excellent. As that pitch is hit straight up to the mound, and
It's caught.
Andrew's gonna get that. The first out of the inning. Greg Lee gonna be stepping in.
Look at this again. Nice pitch. Just flies up. Kind of doesn't go that far like the last time. He was at bat, and great catch by Andrew. Up next is Lee.
For the game, Lee struck out swinging in the first. Grounded out to the pitcher. The second.
Nice
This time
hit.
he's gonna dump one in the left field. One more run. This clip. Here it comes in. It's a 1-out single for Lee, and Agile's growing their lead. And now from Lee, we go to Mr. Liu. That's Jake Liu.
And Jake Lou's probably going to come in and finish this ball.
He's already in. Struck out his only batter face so far. Oh, that's behind him. Lee's going to move up to second.
And when
We should probably stay on base.
we has the back of a jersey untucked, lying behind.
Gotta tuck that in. That happens later in the games, though, honestly.
This is where all these kids are putting in the effort, putting in sweat in the game. The pitch goes up to the shortstop. The throw the first. Doesn't get in time. No good. And a score. Will come in is now 8-1. Doesn't get to third, and Jake will not run.
Rob, all you do is make the on-target throw. Lee minimum would have advanced. But E6.
Good thing he didn't take the risk of going to third. Let's look at this replay right here. Just nice throw, nice catch, but the first baseman wasn't ready, and Jake just keeps on going. And
First pitch to Lopez, a little low for a ball. Boy, game Agile's shown, even though they are the visiting squad, you know, they're doing very, very well. It's grounded right up the middle.
nice throw the
Pitcher
first.
to first for the second out of the inning. Now it will be Bill Wheat. So 1 on, 2 out for Wheat. Swing and a miss. And we're just getting an update right now. The Rockets on top. Rockets trailing by
By 1
1.
with 40 seconds to go. Harden shooting 3 there to tie it up.
0-1 pitch is outside. It's getting a little nippy here. Wind's starting to kick up and
Starting to get a little bit chilly,
a
huh?
little bit chilly.
Shorts and the t-shirt. Jay.
I know.
That's how you get
I've
through
got the
every
collared,
day.
I've got the collared shirt, the pants, and the jacket.
Dude,
and
I'm
chilling
already
right
I'm
now.
already sick right now, and I'm
All right.
just,
We don't care about your illnesses, all right, dude?
Thank
You're
you,
fine,
CJ.
Yeah. The pitch is
Fine.
ooh. That's up and in. That throw gets behind him. That's a gift run. Leo comes in to score. It's a gift run. It's now 9-1. Agile. This is just getting awful, worse and worse. Or henchmen's. I think outside. 3-1 count to Tweet. Pitch is lined and through into right field. Tweet easily is going to beat that out. It's another hit.
Look at this here again. Nice throw, nice hit. Goes into right field, clean into the outfielder's hands, but he is safe, and that is a hit.
Just good opposite field approach, and Agile really just starting to pour it on here late.
Overtime in Houston. Tied at 112 in game 3. But
There we
back
go.
to the game at hand.
Pitch up high. Throw down second, got him by 30 feet.
It is out, and that ends the top of the 6th. The score is 9-1. Agile is leading by 8. And now we will go to the bottom of the 6th inning and see if Jakey can finish it off.
As Jake Liu, who came in and got a strikeout on 4 pitches, then had himself a very long rest. He's now back out there to finish the job.
9-1 Agile Fitness in this, the bottom of the 6th and last inning American Division opening round game. Earlier today, our first half of our doubleheader, as Healthy Pets beat Team Strike Force
12-8.
12-8. This right now, Agile Fitness demolishing Hengehold Trucking.
I think this looks like we can't say for sure yet, but it looks like it's going to be Agile's game, and they're going to move on.
Well, it's a
to
4-5-6.
play.
Ben, Chase, and Anders.
Are you guys talking about Game of Thrones?
Not. It's going to be a lot. 9 runs to win, 8 to push this into extra inning. Given the fact they've only scored 1 run so far, I think it's going to be a little hard.
Especially with the pitcher at hand, because he's just making good pitches, and the
And base
defense are
only
making
one.
good
Is that-
plays. Center field.
That's a single to start. That's a good start for Hengehold. As the Trucker's going to try to do something here.
Okay, it's now a bat.
He swings right through that. Call that a foul ball.
As
Virginia.
Ben's been lifted for a pinch runner.
Courtesy runner? No, not even courtesy runner.
It is just straight pinch runner, I
I
think.
don't really know.
But it doesn't
Isn't
matter
he
because
runner?
they are probably not gonna put up an 8th ball.
We'll see what happens.
And he's-
So 0-1 count. That pitch is lined, and that's through into right. And they're going to send their pinch runner on to third. He makes it, so back-to-back singles
And
for
the
Hengehold.
coach's decision pays off. I don't
Let's
think Ben
look
makes
at this
it to
right here
third.
again. Let's a hit go to right field, and the ball is not exactly in their hands, and they can't get in time to get the out at third.
And if Quee had stayed on his feet, that's probably first and second. As the first pitch is high. And Lou's got himself into a little bit of a situation here.
And,
He's
but,
facing runners on the corners, no out.
but he has 8 runs to work.
Well,
Or
still.
7 runs.
That pitch is going on and missed from Andrews.
Leading runner at third. The pitch. Low.
A little low. Pitches. He's trying to get his team through this, and he's got problems already. Is this now a 2-1 count? 3-1, my mistake. Walk here. Criticals. That pitch is a called strike 2.
Now full count.
Can
It's
you
a
hear me?
full count now. Lou trying to get out of this, and that's high ball 4. Surrenders works the walk.
And now the bases are loaded. And
Bases
going
are
down.
going to be loaded for.
this is not a good position for Agile, as they have a bunch of they're losing their chances of winning, their possibilities of winning. I mean, they still have a higher chance
We're
of
gonna
winning,
have to
but like,
see who's going to be
you know what I
batting.
mean.
There's discussion on the mound right now, as it will be number
Tyler.
13, Tyler. So Tyler's going to be.
He's hitting for himself. Like no sub.
I think they had a sub a little earlier, so we'll have to see what's going to happen. But bases loaded, nobody out. Hengehold has a golden opportunity.
This isn't a good position right now for
This is going to be
the pitcher.
long on it. Miss.
If Liu keeps giving out walks, this is not going to be good. It's going to be good.
Definitely not. There's nowhere to put them anymore.
Ooh.
Taken a little low, but a called strike.
That's what I'm saying. Late strike call.
And now it is no balls and 2 strikes.
2 strikes. 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called.
And no, and he knew it. He was halfway to the dugout.
Now will be Xander.
Xander hits for himself. 2-0 sub there.
A really limited bench. Only 3 on the bench.
Two
for Hengehold, so you're really running out of options here.
now because of the pinch runner for Ben.
True.
Ben was lifted.
Got 2 subs to work with. You're gonna really
Such
try
a
to figure
breeze of
this
light.
out. This first pitch swung right through.
The 1-0.
The strike a little bit low. Possibly a gimme call. Outruns again 0-2. Lou after he really got
A hit to right field, and it will be called out.
and then a late tag up, and that's gonna score 1. So Hengehold gets 1 run in. There's still 2 outs.
But I mean, if you're Jake Liu, you have to be happy. You went from bases loaded, no outs, to runners on second and third, 2 outs, 1 run in. And now he just needs to limit the damage and get his team home.
We'll be up to their first baseman, Theo, batting with 2 on and 2 out.
Pitcher now. He came in the pitch to end of last inning.
Here comes the pitch.
A little low for a ball. Agile 9, Hengehold 2, bottom of the 6th. That pitch is just outside. Lou wants to know where that was.
Stared in there. He held the ball up there and stared in.
Usually you don't see that, but he wants to know where that was.
Hello, how you doing?
That was a very good pitch.
Good.
That pitch is. a
I
called
thought that
strike
pitch
on
was off the
outside. I
outside.
thought yeah, I'm with you, Kieran, on that. I thought that was.
I thought that was going to be.
I agree that the count should be 2-1,
This is 1.
but I don't agree with the order.
That pitch is
Makes sense.
low for a ball. So
3-1
3
now.
and 1 out of Theo, and a walk would
Load him up again.
load him up again, and then you're
Can you
back to the
hear
top
me?
of the order at that point. That pitch is hit, but right back to the pitcher. Easy lob to first.
It is out.
And they get him on the 1-3, and that's going to be your ball game.
Look at this again. Just hits it straight to the pitcher. Liu
Drop to a
throws
knee.
it to first to get the out and end the
Okay,
game. And
one
now
last
they're
thing,
moving on.
That was a great play. He had to move off the base, make a leaping catch, and then he swiped down the tag. And thank you if you sticked around for both of our ball games here in Palo Alto. The final of our second game, Agile Fitness holds off Hengehold 9-2.
And
For-
I want to mention that they will be playing the Healthy Pets at the next game.
Yes, they will. As
And
we
for the losers bracket, it will be
Strike Force, I think.
It'll be Strike Force versus-
and Hengehold
Yep.
in
So-
the losers bracket.
and both of those teams have an opportunity to come back and, win a lot more games and still be on the bracket.
So, it's been a great day of baseball for Julio, CJ, Lev for a time. I've been Kieran Costa. Thank you for watching our long day of baseball in Palo Alto. And we say so long from Palo Alto. We'll see you in the fall for our next broadcast.